Good morning. I am Sylvia, the crafty old lady, and I just wanted to show you some changes I made to my Christmas journal, or my December daily journal, and I did get my signatures sewn into my sort of what will be my winter into spring journal, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna need a lot to fill up this baby. So I might put tip-ins in. I don't know, but you know, usually I'm surprised at how quickly my journals fill up, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I didn't put any buttons in this time because I didn't really have any Christmassy buttons, but this one. I think I might put this somewhere. Maybe, I don't know if it's going to be on the cover or in the journal, but I am going to use this one little button somewhere. And this is going to be my junk journal January journal. I just got to get my pages in. And I'm going to try to make this one more of like a scrappy kind of journal. So we'll see. But anyway, I added this little star to my cover. I don't know if you noticed, but I also added this trim here. And today, what I want to do is put my Christmas lights, at least some of them, on, what do you call those things? Waterfalls that you pull down. So I'm going to see if I can remember how to do them, because it's been a long time since I made one. This one will be on a thing of its own. And then at the end of the Christmas lights in the park, Santa was there. So Bethany got to see Santa. And there was also fire jugglers, but I didn't get a picture of them. I did get a video, though, which I could put in here. So this is pretty much filled up. I left a page right before Christmas Eve, so I can put some Christmas Eve stuff, like, you know, from my life into here, not just decorations. I did make this. I don't love it, but I'm going to put it in my journal. And then I have all these pages left for Christmas, and then the rest are all my personal pages here. And this is where I wanted to put the waterfall of the lights, which I may have to cut down a little bit, and I don't see any problems with cutting like some of the tops off. So, and then I have these two little tiny ones that were, I think this, well, this was obviously at a house. I don't remember if this was at a house or at the park, but in any event. And then I made this one big because I couldn't get it to fit right on a small one. So I might have this be 2 pages, but anyways, this is all I got left in here. So, and I think I better turn those pictures around. Now I got to get my paper and see if I can remember how to do this. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. This is going to be my pull strip, and now I'm going to make a bunch of little cards the same width as this. Actually, yeah, so I'm going to make this the same width, and my cards are going to go mounted on little squares of these. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not explaining this so great. It's been a long time since I actually made this, and I tried to find some in my journals because I've made them quite a bit, but of course I looked through about 5 journals and couldn't find one, so I gave up. I really don't remember what journals they're in. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to mount the pictures on them, just so there's a little bit of color behind them. And I thought about using this as my strip actually too, but so I want him, I guess it really doesn't matter. You're not going to see too many of the stars. I'm also kind of wondering, they're not all the same width either. They're slightly different. So, let's see, where's my scissors? how much, I might have to make them smaller, like shorter, in order for this to actually work. Let's see. Cut this one a little tiny bit. Then they should all be about the same width. Okay. I hope I'm getting these measurements right. So anyway, let's go ahead and make our little squares that these pictures are going to be on. So I'd say like right there. We need 4 of those. 1. Oh boy. 2. It doesn't look straight to me. 2. 3. Did I do that one? 3. Are they the right lengths? Yep. And 4. Alright, so that's just a teeny bit shorter. Make sure they're all like the same size. Close enough. Close enough. Let's get this out of here. I'm going to mount the pictures on off camera. So I'm going to start at 3, and I'm going to make every half an inch. I need 4, so I'm making a, what do you call these things? I'm going to score at 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5. And that will give me, I put, Santa's going to be on the bottom. Actually, I think it's going to go this way. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to go this way. So, Santa's going on the bottom one, because he was last. He was at the end. I really hope I'm doing this right, because I don't quite remember. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. We're going to glue these on, but right now what I want to do is check. Oh yeah, that'll be just fine. I'm going to do the bottom one first, which is Santa. You don't want to glue like on the creases. So we're going to, and you don't want to put your picture on the crease. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. And now next one, it doesn't really matter. I don't remember the order of the rest of these. I think this was first. Let's put this down. I actually think this was at a house, if I remember correctly. So I'll put that first, because we went to look at houses before we, need to move over a little bit. We went to look at houses before we went to the park. Oh, it's not, that's not right. Stay straight, buddy. I'm trying to get it. I'm wondering if this one's just a little bit wider than the others. There. Okay, that looks better. Now this one's going here. It's easier to do the bottom one first. Oh, this is moving too much. Now he's over this way too much. I want them to look good, you know? And that one's also crooked. There, that's better. Last one. Oh, there's my artichoke dip. I just made some vegan artichoke dip. And so, we're going to flip it up and it's going to go like that. I think you can see where I'm going from here. And I'll be right back. Next thing we have to do is cut like about a 1/2 inch strip. Okay, so we're going to take our strip and we're going to glue it to the back of our photo. We're going to fold this over, and then we only need it to be slightly wider. So fold it so it's slightly wider than your whole strip here. And then we're going to cut it to size. And so what we need to do now is glue it to the back of the photo. And I'm also not being on camera very well either, but I will link to the video that I learned how to do this from. It was a Helen Colebrook video. She does a lot of bullet journaling. So I'm going to glue that right to the back of my photo, not this strip. Oh, I got some glue on there though. This is how it should look. And now we're going to slip this side in here and it's going to pull out and you're going to be able to flip up. I'm going to let it dry and then I'll come back and show you. I also think I'm going to take this back out and I'm going to put some pink, cover this with the pink strip so it looks nicer. It's probably really good to use double-sided paper with this so you don't have to do this step. And you can put a pull tab on it. I usually do put a pull tab on it. Oops, cut that up. And I'm going to cut it on my thing so it's nice and straight. Okay. Nice and straight. Hopefully it's the same width, because if it's wider then our strip is gonna, oh yeah, it's a little wider in an area. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna glue it on and then I'm gonna cut off the excess, see? And I'm also gonna make it a tad bit shorter. I think this side is the wider side, so let's cut this side off. Okay, I'm gonna cut this, or glue this all the way to the bottom, and I'll just cut this, actually, I think I'll trace it. It's gotta be the exact right size. Oh, look it, I didn't cut it on the line, that's probably why. Oh, jeez. Where's the line? I need my glasses. Where's my glasses? I wonder what happened to them. My spinach artichoke dip is done and I'm smelling it. Let's see if that fits better. Still slightly wider, but I think we'll be okay. I can trim it off when we're done. So let's go ahead and glue this on. I want this to be nice and glued on there. All the edges and everything. Okay. Gluing it from the bottom. Okay. All right. Let me put it back in. And there you go. All right, so I am going to cut this off. This is too long here. I don't need that, so I'm going to cut that right off. There. And this actually doesn't have to be as long either, but I think I will trim this a little bit too. And that's basically your pull tab. I think I'll round it off. It doesn't even really need to be that long. I'm going to round the edges off like this. I'm going to definitely, actually maybe I want to do the pictures too. Round them off. I'm going to leave a link to the Helen Colebrook's video because she can explain it better than me. And I think I was not on camera for all of the steps. But anyway, this is the finished one. There's a lot of different ways to do this one. I can't do it. I can't round off the bottom one. But anyway, that's it. So let's get this stuff out of the way and put it in the journal. So now this is going to be tricky because the only thing you can glue to your page is this little strip. So this is where the glue is going to go, just on that. So you got to be really careful that you don't get glue on anything else like that, because you don't want, this has to move. So I'm going to be, I think I'm going to use double-sided tape. Let's see. Oh, I think it's the perfect width, actually. All right, let's see how it works. All right, it's taped down, and there we have it. Perfect. All right. I think I'm going to just leave this little picture out because you can't really see it. I'm going to cut this one down, and I'm going to glue it on here, and then I'm just going to kind of cut this across, and I think that will work. So, yeah, I'm just going to glue this one right here. I think that'll be cute. And that's our night of looking for Christmas lights. With the bonus of meeting Santa, and she was happy with that. She doesn't want to go see Santa again. Okay. This was it was either a church or a Christian school that had that on there. I don't remember. Okay. And we're just going to put this one like right here. And I think that's perfect. Maybe I could do it with the double-sided tape. Was that not on camera? Oh boy. Here we go. A little bit longer than my little strip here. So this was December 15th that we did this. Either 14th or 15th. I don't remember. So that's going to go right there. Oh, I think that came out really cute. Sorry if my directions were terrible, but as I said, I'll link to the video below that I learned it from. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for a complete flip through after Christmas of this. I'm going to start working in this, and of course on January 1st, hopefully, I'll be ready for Junk Journal January. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.